Hello there. So I'm going to be doing this thread actually off of Mr. Mrhoffame's channel. I guess a few YouTubers sent him some questions, and I guess there's like 7 altogether. So I figured I'd answer and see where we go. So, all right, here we go. Okay, so the first one is show 3 of your favorite vinyl labels. I was a little confused on this one. I don't know if you mean record labels or actually the labels that are put on the middle of the record, the stuff. So I'm just going to go with the stuff that's pressed onto the vinyl itself. Out of my stuff that I have a couple Misfits albums and a Slayer record that I have, but I like stuff like this. This is off of Legacy of Brutality. Misfits, Legacy of Brutality. Cool cover. I really like this little guy right here. It's pretty cool. See him spin around in a circle. And then also just the lettering and how they put the track listing on there and all that. So that's really cool. That's like my first one out of my stuff. Let's see, what else here? Back in there. Fine, I'll put you first in there. Another Misfits album, Earth AD. This guy here has a really cool, I think, little center grabby guy. I guess you want to call it that. It's kind of like they're trying to recreate the album cover. So you have this side here, which is, I guess, the first side of the record, Earth AD side of the record. Kind of has like the little dudes and stuff in here. And then the Wolf's Blood side of the record, which kind of has some of the art off the record, which it's that side there, and then the Wolf's Blood side. So I think that's pretty cool how they do that. Misfits always seem to have really interesting labels. And then last but not least, Slayer. This is Divine Intervention. Cool cover. I like the cover. Red vinyl, nonetheless. But kind of like this label. I mean, the first side of the label is normal, right? But I like the second side of the label. Don't flag me for this one, but it's pretty brutal. Somebody carved the word Slayer into their own forearm. Pretty gnarly. But yeah, I kind of like that stuff. Yeah, because I kind of went through a lot of my labels that I had, and a lot of them really, well, the Smashing Pumpkins record too. I keep bringing that one up, but that's got some pretty cool labels. Each side of the album has different, the sun and the moon and stuff like that. So that's pretty neat. But yeah, so I'm guessing I answered that right. I'm not too sure if I did or not, because I don't know if you meant record label or label on the center. Of course, maybe Mr. Mrhoffame, you might have said so in the middle, and I forgot between then and now. So anyways, okay, so number 2, show 5 LPs from your blues genre. I don't have any. I am working on that, and that kind of goes into number 3, which I haven't. Which genre do you feel hasn't developed enough in your collection? That would be my blues. I did come across some really good stuff, but I just didn't quite have the funds for it. So definitely on my list of some things, Johnny Hooker and some Muddy Waters. I found a few of those, but I just didn't quite have the money for it. So I'll be getting those soon, and I'm sure once I do some of my recent finds videos, you'll see my blues collection probably grow over time. Okay, so number 4, show 5 music DVDs that you like. Okay, so this was a little bit easier. We're going to start first with Metallica, S&M. That was really cool. Pretty awesome DVD. I'm sure you guys have seen it. The whole concert. I love the way that they filmed this. It was really neat. The different camera angles and stuff, and the orchestra and everything. The sound is pretty good. They did a really good job in capturing that moment in time. So that was cool. My Korn DVD, Deuce. awesome. Like I don't know if anybody's ever seen this, but they have the menu screen thing. It's like a horror movie kind of thing, and as you choose things, it kind of moves you through this like. Almost reminds me of like Texas Chainsaw Massacre, if you've ever seen that, like the dingy underground horror-esque type of thing. It's pretty cool how they did it, and you kind of highlight different stuff, and pulls up different things. It's pretty cool. I like that. Sepultura, or Sepultura, I guess you want to call it. Chaos DVD. It has their live stuff, Under Siege, live in Barcelona, the original 91, during the Arise album, that concert, 3 World Chaos, which was released around the Chaos AD record, and We Are What We Are, which was originally released in 97, around the time of the Roots album. So it's like a compilation of 3 different videos they put out for the 3 albums, Arise, Chaos AD, and then Roots. So pretty good overall, just a good comprehensive last of the 3 records that they did when Max was still in the band. And then, of course, that brings me to Soulfly. The song Remains Insane. This is really good. It actually really captures Soulfly at the time. It has all the videos on there. It has like behind-the-scenes stuff, live things. Talk to Max a lot, and just where he comes from and his history and stuff. So it's really cool, considering I'm a big kind of a big Max fan. And then last but not least is my Guar Skullhead Face. Kind of like like a story, but Guar is known for this kind of stuff. I love them too, and if I could find any of their stuff on vinyl, I'd probably give a kidney, because I really enjoy their stuff, especially their early stuff. Like, it's really cool. And then, like I said, this is like a story. This guy's Skullhead Face, and he's trying to take over something. They're trying to get back to. They're trying to leave Earth, is what their whole thing is. Of course, I think it's always been that way for like everything that they've ever done. So yeah, so those are my 5 for that. Okay, so number 5. What do you do? What do you like to do besides collect vinyl? Well, I'm a musician. Every Saturday, which is actually getting pretty close here, I like to do recording. I have a recording studio downstairs. Actually, it's supposed to be a kitchen, but it's basically a recording studio. I have a computer down there. I have sonar and stuff. And so I used to play in a lot of bands in my 20s, and kind of gave up that part of it. Played all the shows, and I think I played everywhere that I wanted to play. I think I got on stage in some places that some of my heroes did. So, like the Roxy and the Troubadour in LA, so places like that. And I've done those kinds of things, and I still continue to do that. See, there's a guitar hanging in the back. It's one of my guitars. My other guitar's actually being worked on right now. So I have an SG, left-handed. I'm a southpaw, so. But yeah, I like writing my own music and stuff, and doing that's another passion of mine. So not only collecting vinyl and listening to bands, but also being in one is huge. So that's my other thing I like to do. And I guess also too, I'm kind of a slight nerd, I guess. Love Star Wars movies, love Star Wars. Excuse me. Kind of a video game freak, sometimes online games, stuff like that. So those are my other things I like to do, but my main thing is, playing guitar, writing music. Yeah, so, yeah, that's that. Okay, so, number 6, how often do you get new records that are warped? Never. Any record I ever bought brand new, or even used, I've never had a warped record that I've come across. So, yeah, so I guess never. If you could steal 3 records from the vinyl community, which 3 from which 3 YouTubers? Okay, well, this one kind of difficult, but I'll answer it. Actually, out of most of the people that I've seen, I guess, Mrhoffame. I think I would go to your house and pretend to be a fire inspector and go down to your music room and just blindly pick 3 records you have and take them with me. I don't care if it's Diana Ross. I don't care if I end up with the soundtrack to Winnie the Pooh. I mean, you seem to have a lot of really good stuff. So yeah, so Mr. Mrhoffame, sorry, but I would definitely just go to your house and excuse me, steal records. But everybody else has good collections too. But I think I really dig on what he has and his vibe. So actually, probably pretty much now that I'm really thinking about it, actually, probably almost anybody that I've seen on here, I would probably just go to their house and take one of something. I mean, it has to be more than 3 records. I mean, if you have to limit it to 3, that's kind of crazy. I think can I take like maybe 30 per YouTuber that I've seen? I mean, you know, everybody seems to have really good stuff. But yeah, so Mr. Hoffman would be my first target. Sorry. So, anyway, so I hope that answers the questions, and that's it, man. So, all right. So it was a pleasure, and it was fun to sit and think about these things, and you know. So I'll be seeing you guys soon. As soon as I buy some more stuff, I'll do an update, or maybe I'll just do an update to show you the rest of my stuff that I have, because I showed you a few things the other day. So you'll be hearing from me probably maybe tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see. All right, guys. I gotta go and write some songs. So see you later.